All right. Welcome, guys, and welcome to the lesson 3. So, for lesson 3, what we are going to do today? This is ordinal numbers, right? Have you ever heard about ordinal numbers before? Maybe or maybe not. But no worries. For ordinal numbers, they are just numbers represent the orders. All right. So let's check it out. What does the ordinal number mean, and how can we use the ordinal numbers? Wow, so this is a car racing, right? Have you seen a car racing before? Maybe in person, but maybe mostly through the television, right? And in the car racing, what will happen? Oh, we have all these competitors, right? So they are all the competitors. And seems like we have some winners. And I want to know who won the first prize. So it is obviously the black car wants the first prize. Why we can use first in describing black car? It is the black car comes to the number 1. So here is the number 1. For number 1, this ranking, we says this is the first one. So now, the black car won the first prize. So I know he is the first. First means number 1, right? So who is number 2? Oh, I know, this is the pink car. Pink car is number 2. But how can we describe number 2 in the words? In just one word. It is the second, okay? And also, the second also tells us the ranking for the pink car. So the pink car won the second prize. Still not bad, right? What about the yellow car? So this is number 1 as first, number 2 as second, number 3 as third. So number 3 stands for who comes as number 3. Third stands for who comes as number 3. So yellow car won the third prize. Congratulations to 3 of them. But what about the rankings for the orange car? Although there's no prize for the orange car, but he still deserves a rank, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. How to describe number 4? We use fourth. So fourth is easy to understand. Number 4 basically means the word for adding extra th. Okay. What about the blue car? This is number 5, right? How to describe number 5? We use fifth. So you can see the first part of fifth is quite similar with number 5, the word 5, right? So it's basically changed from the word 5 into fifth. What about this one? So this is number 6. We also called it sixth. This is like the word 6 adding th. That means the order of this purple car. Okay, so now you see all these words can tell the rankings of the cars. And all these words, we call them the, you know the topic? The ordinal numbers, right? So for ordinal number, now you get the sense. It can tell the rank of all the cars, right? And That is also why we invent the ordinal numbers. All right. So ordinal numbers are used to tell the rank or later maybe the position of an object or a person. That is no matter a car or a student, right? Or maybe you. So, or maybe you, if you're gonna win some prize, maybe the first, number one, second, number two, third, number three. Okay. So now you see, this is all about the ordinal numbers. And also, you can imagine all the ordinal numbers just like you are climbing the ladders. All right. So if you step on this one, so this is called the first step. You have the first step. This is also the step number one. And oh, I can see besides the first, I have something as 1st. What does 1st mean? So let's do the comparison. Just compare between first and 1st. Which one is easier to write? 1st, right? So 1st is the short form for first. Sometimes to save some time, we just write 1st, represent first. And you see, they have something in common. You see, one take from the number one, st. So you see this st, where does this st come from? It comes from the last two letters of first, right? And then, can you imagine what's gonna be the short form for number two? Number two is second, right? So this is the second step. And now you see, how can we write the short form for second? Second means number two. So it's gonna be the number two in here. What about this ND? ND relates to the last two letters of second, right? So 2ND stands for second. So maybe I would say you can have 5 seconds. Think about third. Try to write down the short form of third. I will say 5 seconds. So the short form comes with number 3. What about the last two letters? This 3RD. You made it. So for third, its short form is 3RD. This RD comes from third in here. So number 3, we call it third. And we can also sometimes write it in short as 3RD. Okay, so actually we've passed the hardest part for the ordinal number. Because you see, for first, second, third, there are quite different words in here. But starting from the fourth, you will find a pattern in all the ordinal numbers. Let's see what we can find. This is fourth. First of all, look at the word fourth. This is the word for adding th. And the short form gonna be 4th. So it comes from th in here. And then, what about the fifth? Fifth is slightly hard. All right. So you can see that the first part in fifth is quite similar as 5, right? But not entirely the same. We change it a little bit as FIFTH. And the short form gonna be 5, adding the tail as TH from here. Okay. What about 6? You've remembered about 6, right? So 6th, the number 6 can be represented as 6th. Okay, so 6th is easy to memorize. It is the word 6, adding a little tail as TH. Then you convert the word 6 into 6th as the ordinal number. And the short form gonna be 6th. Very well done. What about 7th? Just to try to speak it out. I can hear you. 7th. Just to convert word 7 by adding TH in the end, you made it an ordinal number as 7th. The short form gonna be 7th. Comes from here. What about the number 8? How we call the ordinal number of 8? Oh, I know 8 ending with T. Do I add an extra TH? I would say no, not necessarily. This is not how we make the word, right? So, just according to some grammar, we write 8th as the number 8, adding right away a H. Why we can do that? Because for 8th, it can still be TH in the end. And the short form is gonna be 8th. So what about 9? I see for the word 9, it does not end with T. So do I write TH afterward? No. Still, I would say it's about a grammar thing, okay? But in here, you need to write them correctly, as I've emphasized all the word one by one. So for 9, we ignore the E in the end. Just write 9th as it is. There's no E in 9th. And 9th as the short form. What about the last one? So the last one, I know you can write it. So it is about the word 10, adding 2 letters. What are the 2 letters? TH. Okay, so it's gonna be the 10th, which the short form is the number 10, adding TH in the end. Okay, so this is all the ordinal numbers with their short forms. And I've explained how to spell them correctly and how to match with their short forms. Okay, so in today's lesson, it is very, very important that you can practice all by yourself. Okay, so shall we practice it all together? So now, can you match all the ordinal numbers with their short forms? So 6th, I know 6 is gonna be 6. And the short form gonna follow the last 2 letters in the ordinal number. So it's 6th. Which B gets 6th? Oh, it's this one, right? So we link them together, okay? Very well done. What about first? You know, this is a special ordinal number. First, who won the first prize? The black car. Because the black car comes as number 1. So first stands for 1, number 1. Which are the little tail in first? ST. So which one gets 1 ST? Oh, it happens to be the first B on the right, right? What a coincidence. So we match them together, okay? What about this one? 9th? First of all, can you tell me it is number 9, right? So it is number 9. And for the short form, for the ordinal number, what should be the little tail? TH, right? So it's gonna be 9TH. Which one is 9TH? I almost put this ruler out. Oh, it's this one. This B is carrying it out. Ooh, link them. And I know, this one link with this B, but still, we need to make sure it is it is the correct answer. So, second, who won the second prize? Second comes after the first. First is number 1. Second gonna be number 2. Still a victory, right? Okay. So now this is the number 2. But what's gonna be the little tail for second? Andy. So who has 2 Andy? Oh, it happens to be the second B. Another coincidence. So now let's match them. All right. So we've matched all the bees with the correct honeys. Congratulations. But still, these are just 4 ordinal numbers. We have more. Do you want to do more matchings? I believe you are. You do, right? Okay. So now, these are all the boys wanting to go home, right? So can you match the ordinal number with their short forms? So third, that is the first, number 1. Second, number 2. Who's number 3? The third. So third means number 3. What is the little tail? RD. Which boy gets 3 RD? Oh, this boy. So we match them together. What about the 7th? Oh, that is obvious. 7. We got 7 in the front. So 7, the little tail, TH. Who is 7TH? This boy. So we write them together. We link them together. Okay. Nicely, well done. What about 5th? This FIF is quite similar as number 5, right? So 5th stands for number 5. What about the little tail? Still TH, right? So it's the 5TH. Which one? Top boy. So we match them together. Okay. And last one, 10th. So 10, which number? Just write it on your paper. Yes, it's 10. Little tail, TH. So it's matched with the bottom boy. Okay. Congratulations, you've made it. So these are all the matchings for the ordinal numbers and their short forms. But if I just give you the short forms, can you write the words for every ordinal number? This is important. Let's give it a try, okay? So now, can you write all the ordinal numbers beautifully? I believe you can, okay? So 1ST stands for first. Let's spell fast together. F-I-R-S-T. Fast. Have you write it down? Nice. What about 2-ND? It means second. How can we spell second? Together? S-E-C-O-N-D. Second. What about 3-RD? It is third, right? How can you spell the third? A testing to you. 5 seconds, give it a try. Let's check your spelling all together. Third, S-T-H-I-R-D. Did you make it correct? Good. So, what about fourth? Oh, I still remember. After the first 3 ones, starting from fourth, the writing is going to be quite similar, right? Ending with TH. Okay, so for 4TH, it's going to be the word for, adding TH. What about fifth? Fifth is similar to 5, but not entirely the same. It is spelling as F-I-F-T-H. For 6, just first spell word 6, adding TH. 7, just spell the word 7. And then adding the little tail as TH. Now, real testing for 8th. Can you spell 8th by yourself? Write it on your paper. 5 seconds. Let me check. How many T's are there in the word 8th? Only one, right? So it is spelled as E-I-G-H-T. Only one T, H. What about 9th? Still 5 seconds. For 9th, is there an E in the middle? I don't think so. Okay, so for 9th, it is spelled as N-I-N-T-H. No E. 10th. 10th is easy. You first spell 10. T-E-N. And adding the little tail as T-H. Amazing job. So in your homework, you also need to practice writing all these words for ordinal numbers. Can you make that promise? Amazing job. So let's continue. So we know for ordinal numbers, it can tell the rank of an object. It can also tell the position, right? So for all these cars waiting for the green light on the left, can you tell me where is the red car? So how can you describe the position for the red car? This is the time that we use the ordinal number to describe the position, okay? So let's see, from left to right, the red car comes as, this is first car, number 2, second, number 3, third, number 4, fourth, right? So the red car comes as the 4th car. Can you continue with these 3 cars? After the 4th, We have 5 as fifth. We have next one is 6 as sixth. Last one as seventh. Okay, that's an amazing job to you. So, are you ready to tell the position of all these students? Still, these are all the students waiting to come into the classroom. From left to right, can you tell the position of the circled one? Where is this boy? Oh, it is the number 1 as first. Do you still remember how to write the short form for first? That is the number 1 adding the little tail as T. What about this girl? So number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 3 as third, right? So can you also write down the short form for third? First of all, writing down the 3. And what is the little tail? RD. Continue. What about this one? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 as fifth. So 5. What is the short form? Adding the little tail as TH. And what about this girl? 5, 6, this one as sixth. Short form, you can write it in 5 seconds. Amazing. It's gonna be 6 with the little tail as TH. Okay, so now you've almost made it. Let's continue to the birdies. Oh, we have so many birdies preparing to come home on the left. So from left to right, can you tell me the position for the birdies? I believe you can. What about this one? First, second. What is the short form for second? Write it down in 5 seconds. That is 2, little tail gonna be ND. This one? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 as 4, right? Okay, short forms, easy peasy. Number 4, ending with TH. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, ordinal number? 7th. Right. Short form? Writing the number first. What is the little tail? TH. Continue. Amazing. Number 7, number 8. 8 is eighth. Is there only 1 T or double T in eighth? Only 1 T in eighth, as this one. Short form? 8, adding the little tail. Whoa! So number 8, number 9, number 10. 10 as, just a shout out the ordinal number as 10th. Write down the short form by yourself. Fantastic. It's gonna be number 10, adding the little tail as TH. Okay, so that is an amazing job to you. So this is all the ordinal numbers. Today, we've learned ordinal numbers. We use ordinal numbers to stand for the orders. We use the ordinal numbers to tell the rank or the position of all these objects or the people. And we also learned how to spell ordinal number correctly and write their short forms in some time. Okay, so this is all about today's lesson. Just practice more and you will make out of it. Okay, perfectly. So see you next time.